Conjuring 2.
Q.
Whoa.
Horror movie sequels suck. They all suck.
Conjuring 2 is... Wow.
This movie's gonna suck.
Guys, there seems to be a paranormal presence in my home right now.
Horror movie sequels suck.
Well, who are you gonna call? No? Not yet? Okay. Wait. I watch a lot of Ghost Adventures. And Zach Bagans knows how to get rid of a demonic presence. You know what time it is? EVP time. Hello? I'm talking to the demonic presence that's in my home right now. I know you're here. And if you're here, I want you to do something for me. Right now, I want you to grab my left ass cheeks as hard as you can. That one right there. If you're here, you'll grab my ass cheeks right now to let me know your presence. Oh, wait, I feel some. I feel goosebumps. If you look very closely, you can see goosebumps right there in my ass. I have a sex tape.
Oh my god, that movie fucking
Cameron
sucks.
Diaz.
No.
And Jason Segel.
No, don't do that. The movie is fucking horrible. My god. Oh no. Oh please.
And I also have the 2010 remake of Nightmare on Elm Street.
It fucking sucks. No. Get it away. Put it away now. It sucks.
So Ed and Lorraine Warren are on another case. And this case happens to bring them to Enfield, England, to investigate this poltergeist haunting. And they're drawn to it. And that's where our story begins. I really enjoyed The Conjuring 2. But the star of this movie has definitely got to be James Wan. The way he brings the camera down, the way he directs this thing, that everything in the movie is terrifying. And you're on a certain edge, you know what I'm saying? When you see this movie, like, you'll see something in the hallway, like a weird tent or something like that, and it's like, is a demon in there? I know it. I know it's a demon in there. I know you're trying to trip me, but oh shit, it's just a tent. Or you'll go into another room, you know what I'm saying? You'll see some kind of weird kid's toy, and they'll play on that, and then on the other side, it's a scary old man. What are you doing in my house? What are you doing in my house? James Wan is the master of horror. To make you look at things that are ordinary, but truly terrifying if you're scared. Because I was scared. Like, I don't know. That thing on that wall is a demon. I know the demon is gonna come out and get you. And then he'll turn on the lights, and it just be a picture of the Partridge Family. Like, what the fuck? You got me. You got me again. Yeah, you got me right there. But he does an awesome job of the tension and direction, and he is the star of this movie. It's so good to see that. Such good to see, like, it's no gore fest and nothing like that. Not to take away from that, but he has such a good detail of drawing you in. And speaking of drawing you in, if they didn't have the right actors in this movie, it would have fell apart. Because the girl in this movie is Lauren Espelito. I can't really think of her name. She did an awesome job, man. I really believe she was going through this pain and this torment of being possessed by this ghost or poltergeist. And she was awesome. I was like, oh, I feel so bad for her. And it was really good. And the same dynamic with Ed and Lorraine Warren. You really believe they're together. They're a family. And it's sometimes in the movie that they just sit down after all this crazy shit is going on. They just sit down and play you a great acoustic guitar solo. And I was like, yeah, I need this right now. I need this acoustic guitar solo because the rest of the movie is just straight crazy. Now, what got me in the movie, what was fucking terrifying to me, is the nun in this movie. That thing, yo, I don't have nothing to do with this thing. It was scary as hell. The way he shot it, it was like down the hallway and then was right there in your face. This demonic presence, I don't want to have any part of it. You know what I'm saying? It was terrifying. The way they shot it, I was like, I don't I don't want to mess with that. No, please, no. Turn on the lights. No, after I came home and seen that demonic nun, I had to come home, turn the lights on, and run the bath water because that nun was so terrifying. I was completely terrified. I don't want to spoil the movie for you, but like sometimes you see this nun and like, yo, it's a picture frame and she walks into the picture frame and she makes, you know, her face comes exactly with the picture frame, but James Wan has an awesome way of shooting it that you don't know if it's quite the picture frame or a fucking demon or it's a demon right there and it fucking jumps at you. The demon is fucking terrifying. That's all I'm saying. The demon nun is fucking terrifying. Don't go near it. Get your proton packs. Get whatever. Fucking kill this demon because it's terrifying. The jump scares in this movie I think are very well crafted because I was terrified of the jump scares. Let me tell you why I was terrified. I had my phone on, I go into movies like anybody else. I put my phone on vibrate. So sometimes when the movie had the jump scares, I had my phone on vibrate and the jump scares happened. I was literally like jumping out of my seat with popcorn. I only had a couple small issues with this movie. And one of the main issues that I had with this movie, they had a ghost in there that was fully CG. And it came across like a sort of like a CG thing from like a old school 80s movie, like something from like Nightmare on Elm Street, Dream Warriors. And then it kind of threw me out of the movie a little bit. I mean, I thought he was a cool character, but from all the realistic aspects that came from this movie, that one kind of threw me off a little bit. So I just had a little bit of issue. It just threw me off a little bit. I thought the character was cool, but it threw me off of the main arc of the whole movie. My score for The Conjuring 2 is going to be a solid 8 out of 10. I had a lot of fun with this movie. It's a lot of scares. It's great performances. It's a very well-directed movie. I think James Wan is the new king of horror, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. Once again, guys, thanks for watching. This is Q Reviews. This is Q. And on one more note, I seen The Conjuring 2 at the AMC, and black people, please stop talking to the screen. If I hear, oh Lord, don't do that. Don't you do that. No, I told you, girl, I told you. The people can't hear you. They shot the fucking movie 2 years ago, so they can't hear you. So just don't do that. And once again, see you next time.